What's up, YouTube? This is Steel Pants coming at you live here from the Shadow Realm, and today we have a deck profile for you. It's going to be an updated version of these spellbooks here, courtesy of Tristan here, with a very nice spellbook deck. He's going to show you, and he's going to take it away from here. Go ahead, Tristan.
It's basically more of a Prophecy Stun variant. 3 Magicians, staple, obviously. I'm playing 1 Justice and 1 Temperance. This will be explained once I get to the next cards. Temperance is really needed in the meta because World is really good. And then 1 Priestess, 1 World. I don't want to draw more than 1 Priestess because if I don't have the spellbooks, because I run a higher trap lineup, so if I don't have the spellbook, she's automatically dead. And then I play 1 World because it really gets me out of tough situations against the big meta decks. It really helps against Shaddolls especially. And then really the meta call card is the triple Kaiku, going back to Dragon format. Really helps to stun Necros because they can't Valkyrie and they can't search with their ritual spells, and they can't banish Shrit with Necros Mirror. And it's kind of good against Necros as long as you're able to, or kind of good against Cosmo if you can dodge the hand traps. So that's the monster lineup. What was it? 10 monsters. Spells, triple secrets, obviously. Triple of the worst spellbook card. You have to play 3 because you have to see it first turn, but it's really the worst one there. It's a dead draw outside of turn 1. Double Tower because it's staple. 2 Master, I never liked playing 3 because if I draw all Masters and no other spellbooks, then there's no point in playing it. 2 Eternity, I've always been a fan of playing 2. A lot of players have played 1 ever since the card came out, even in like Dragon format, but I've always liked 2. 2 Wisdom because Burning Abyss and Tellarknights are pretty big right now. And it's the only one that can be activated more than once. 1 Fate because it's limited. 1 Life, this card's terrible, but I feel it's necessary playing the World. And then my Power, and I'm a scrub because I sold my ulti. That was the spellbook lineup, and then the only other non-spellbook spells are 1 Raigeki, 1 Dark Hole. Obvious staple, and this is basically another Raigeki because you're running the Spellbook Life. Trap lineup, I'm playing Triple Phoenix Chain. It's one of the best traps for this deck. Another anti-meta card, basically like Haiku, double lose 1 turn. The deck only special summons from Priestess's own effect, Life, and Temperance. Only 3 cards to special summon in this whole deck. So this card is basically never dead, and you put this behind a Kaiku and you're probably going to win the game. And then the rest are 1-ofs. Torrential because you run very little monsters, so you're basically never going to neg. Warning because it's really good against like pendulums and everything basically. Bottomless. It's really bad against Burning Abyss, but every other deck it's good against. Mirror Force. This is again to help like with Shaddolls and Necros because they put up big boards. And then Storming Mirror Force, which is probably like the best trap in here other than lose 1 turn. Really good against Cosmos, really good against Shaddolls. And those are probably like 2 of this deck's worst matchups because they're so much faster. And yep, that's the deck.
Awesome.
This side deck and extra deck are pretty much ambiguous. The extra deck, I don't even play an extra deck in this actually, because you never need it. And the side deck is really just player preference.
What would you say would be the MVP card of the deck?
In the main deck, the lose 1 turns definitely catch people off guard. And since it puts all their monsters in defense, Kaiku can pretty much get over everything in the meta, including like Valks. And if I power him, he gets over Constructs, and Power Wisdom gets over Shekinaga. So I would say like this combo is the strongest in the deck.
And what was the combo with the World and the Temperance that you were going to say?
So I get like this scenario a lot, where I'll have a lose 1 turn up, and I'll have like the World in deck, a Wisdom in hand, and like a live Temperance on field, and they'd be like, oh, you know, it doesn't matter if he brings out the World or whatever because it's going to go to defense and its effects are being negated, but they never expect you to Wisdom if you're in a losing position. Even with lose 1 turn, you Wisdom it, you blow up the field, and you have a 29 body that if you nuke their board, they're probably not going to get around.
Right. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's a good play, definitely. Well, like I said, we're going to have more deck profiles coming up. This, again, was an updated spellbook. Prophecy Stun by Tristan here. We're going to have some more, so if you guys like, comment, subscribe, it's going to be a big help, and we're going to get more videos out to you. This is Steel, and we are out this piece.